In the two graves that we've discovered in the Park Lawn Cemetery here, there are 75 children buried.
In an old Toronto graveyard, Lori Olszewski made a startling discovery. 2 unmarked mass graves, 75 small bodies beneath the soil. Each a British home child among 115,000 who came here as indentured labor. That was a time when poverty, having no parents, meant low social status in life and in death.
It's the shame that was placed on these children, it was the stigmatization that was placed on these children that kept them silent.
They were seen as the lowest of the low.
The lowest of the low.
There were records of the children who came to Canada. Lori found what she needed in cemetery files, the archives of the Canadian government, and the British charities who sent the children here. But it wasn't easy.
We got to bring their stories forward. And people need to know what happened to these kids. And they need to know the truth.
A descendant of a home child herself, Lori runs an organization that helps Canadians today learn about ancestors they didn't know they had.
This is my Aunt Nellie here, my grandmother Frances.
People like Bob Wilson, whose great aunt is in one of these mass graves. Not even his mother knew about her.
Once a person was gone, they didn't talk about them. They just moved on, and that was it.
Bob supports Lori's project to build a memorial on this very site, where his aunt's body is among about 30 buried here.
It'll be somewhere for people to come and pay their respects, and be somewhere for people to end their search.
It'll be like this stone marker in a city near Toronto that acknowledges nearly 9,000 British children who arrived in the late 19th and early 20th centuries.
Memory projects, memorials like this one, they're important in remembering the children who came here. But many feel Canada needs to do more to redress a historic wrong, one that other countries have already apologized for.
That we are sorry.
Just over half a decade ago, Australia said it was sorry for its role in the children's suffering. Later, so did Britain. Canada has yet to do so.
We are truly sorry.
Wow, look at this.
Each panel of this quilt features a British home child in Canada. Lori will be taking it to Britain this month, where she'll meet the Queen and take part in commemorations of the once forgotten children whose stories are finally being unearthed and told. Daniel Lack, Al Jazeera, Toronto.